Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Card Trick Guy, and I'm here to show you guys today a really cool trick that I kind of put together with a lot of elements of magic. So this isn't really a combination of a couple tricks, it's more kind of like a combination of a couple magic moves that you can do, I guess you could say. So we're going to be going over all those in the video, don't worry, and we're going to do a tutorial after my performance of the trick, so make sure you stick around to watch that. So we're going to get right into the trick, and this is a no setup trick, which means that your spectator or yourself can shuffle a deck as many times as you want. We can just give it a cut. So the deck is completely shuffled right now. As you can see, all the cards are different, and we can even give it another cut one more time, just like that. So what I'm going to have the spectator do is, this is one of those types of tricks where they choose a card. So let's say they go through and they select like this card right here. Okay, it does not matter what the card is, and I will not be looking at it for the purposes of this trick. So we're just going to show the camera, and I promise I'm looking away. I cannot see the card. Alright, so we're going to put the card in right here, like in the back. See, as you can see, it is in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're just going to ask the spectator to just watch very closely and see that I'm cutting the deck, right? And I'm making sure to lose their card somewhere into the deck, okay? And we can even just give the deck one more quick shuffle so that everybody knows that all the cards in the deck are mixed up thoroughly. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out a couple cards that I think will help us in the trick. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this card. I'm going to go ahead and pull out that card. I'm going to pull out this card, and what about that one? Okay, so now we have 4 cards on the mat right here, and I'm going to ask them to touch 2 cards. Let's say they touch these 2. Now that means we're going to take away these 2 cards over here and put them in the discard pile. Now I'm going to ask them to touch one more card, and let's say they touch this one, which means we're going to take away this one, and we're going to be left with this one card. Now I'm going to take out a couple more cards. So I'm going to go with this, these, and this. So we got 4 more cards. So we had 4 cards and they went down to 1. Now we have another 4 cards just like this. So now let's say that they tap these 2. So they're going to be going like this into the discard pile, and we can even mix these up a little bit. It does not matter which one they tap, but let's say they tap this one. That one's going to the discard pile. So now we're left with the Ace of Hearts and the Jack of Clubs. Okay. So what this is telling me is that your card is a Jack. So I think that your card is a Jack, the card that you guys selected, the spectator selects, and the suit has to be a heart. So I think that the card that you selected was the Jack of Hearts by the cards that you selected. Now you might be thinking, well, I just put 4 Jacks here and I put 4 hearts here. That's funny because the pile is just completely randomized cards. There was some clubs, diamonds. In fact, this one was the only heart in the pile, and then this one was the only Jack in the pile. So you just randomly selected these 2 cards out of the total 8 to land on these 2 cards. So remember when we mixed up the deck earlier in the trick? So now I'm gonna have to find that card, your card, the Jack of Hearts. So I'm gonna go through and find your card, but it doesn't seem like it's in the middle of the deck. I actually think that somehow I put your card, the Jack of Hearts, onto the top of the deck, just like that. So it magically transported to the top, and I was able to get the cards that you chose to tell me what card you picked. So if you think that that was a cool trick, guys, be sure to keep watching like another 10 seconds, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do every step of that trick in a tutorial. And if you like the video, please leave a like or a comment showing your support. Alrighty guys, so now it's time for the tutorial. So this is really a no setup trick. The spectator can really select any card of their choosing, any card that they want. You can really give the deck to them and have them select a card of their liking. So let's say they go ahead and select the 6 of diamonds, right? You know that they select the 6 of diamonds because here's the trick. You can take the card and push it in, and I've done this in a couple of my previous videos too, so you guys can go check those out. And you can push down on the card while sliding it in, and what that does is creates a little thumb break. It creates a little gap. So again, I take the card, the 6 of diamonds, and I put it in. And instead of just sliding it in regularly like that, you put it in like a little bit lower than halfway and push down with your thumb while pushing it in, which makes you get that little thumb break right there, which you can transfer to a pinky break. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cut off cards, and then you're going to cut at that break, and when you get to the break, just cut all the rest of the cards on top. Now what that does is it controls their card to the top, okay? So when you look through the cards, you're going to see that top card and know that it's their card. So for that 4 cards thing, what you're going to do is you're going to look through the deck and you're going to look and see what that top card is. So now I know that the spectators picked the 6 of diamonds. What you're going to do is you're going to take 4 random cards, but one of them has to be a diamond, and you have to remember which one. So we're going to, let's say we take out the ace of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 4 of clubs, and 7 of diamonds. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is remember which one is a diamond. To make it harder on ourselves, let's say we choose like another heart, okay? So now there's only one, but you can do multiple if you want. But I do like to do only one per group to make the effect better at the end. So you have to remember which one is a diamond because, of course, these will be face down. I'm just doing them face up for the purpose of the tutorial. So what it will look like is this, and they won't know what the cards are until after they select it. So you're going to ask them to place their fingers or hand, whatever they want, onto 2 cards. So no matter what, whatever cards they choose, you're going to go with the pile that includes the diamond. So in this case, the diamond, the suit of their card. So let's say they tap 2. You're going to say, okay, we're going to use these 2, and these are going to go in the discard. Let's say they tap these 2 or these 2. You're going to say, all right, these 2 are going to go in the discard, and we're going to use these 2. So whichever pile they tap, it does not matter. You're going to use the one that relates to their card. So let's say they remove these 2, and we have these 2 left. You're going to do the exact same thing. Whichever one they tap, let's say they tap this one, you're going to say, all right, that goes to the discard pile. Let's say they tap this one, you're going to say, all right, fine, we'll use that one. And this one can go to the discard pile. So now what you're left with is this. You have the diamond already. Now what you're going to do is you're going to need to find another 6. Okay, so that could be a little bit hard, but it's usually within like a little kind of fan of the card. So you can see, boom, 6 right here. So we're going to just use boom, and I'm going to do them face up again. So they're going to be face down during the trick. Remember that. And again, they just tap 2 cards, and you go with the one that relates to their card. So let's say they tap these 2, you put those 2, boom. Let's say they tap this one now, you say, all right, we're going to use that one, and this one can go into the pile. That's called a magician's choice, and if you practice it enough, it looks really fluid, and it works every time. So now what you're left with is you have the ace of diamonds and the 6 of hearts. And you can say, well, I know, since I know from what you picked, your card is actually the 6 of diamonds. So this card told me the suit, and this card told me the value. And you might say, well, I knew your card all along, and that I had all other 6s and all other diamonds. And then you just show them the pile, and you show them that that's completely incorrect, and that they're just like they're all random cards. So that kind of adds to the effect. But what they don't know now, though, is that their card is actually at the top. So remember, we controlled it to the top at the beginning. And if you guys want to check out more controls to learn how to do that in different ways, I actually do have a video that I posted previously on card controls, which is really cool, and I recommend you check that out. But for now, we can use that simple one, which again, we push it into the middle, push our thumb down and in to create this thumb break, transfer that to a pinky break, and then just cut the cards twice down at the break, and then cut the rest of the cards on top. So we have their card on the top, and you can do this reveal any way you want. You could just say, you could be like, here, hold the top card while I look for your card. Oh, I can't actually find it. Boom, it's the one you're holding, or something like that. It doesn't matter. It has to just be like a magic-y kind of reveal, I guess you could say. But the point of the trick is that they picked 2 cards that tell you the suit and value of the card. So that's kind of a cool concept, I think. And I kind of put it together through, the card controls and the Magician's Force and stuff like that. I bet the trick has been done before, so I don't want to take credit for it, but I did come up with this kind of sequence. So I hope you guys really liked this video and this trick. And if you did, please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned a new trick that you guys can show to your family and friends. And that's it for me for now. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.